Okay. There we are. Okay, the stream is working. I can't see my chat. That's kind of gay. But something went wrong. I'm not about to restart the entire stream for this thing to be gone, if it even would be. Sadly, no buy round or anything. I guess I'll have to open a separate tab. Okay, I'm on the right thingy. I'm streaming. I can go to this. One watching. There. Alright, wonderful. Now should be able to see the chat. As long as you fuckers will join. And we're good. My opponent game settings. That's not working well. Why is my dear opponent not arriving? $11.06, $11.07, $11.09. Come on, my dear friend. Waiting is not fun. Alright, boys, I'm gonna. Oh, chat wasn't updating. Okay, well, now we start. What are we up against? Lucy. Okay, you know what? Lucy is fine. Let's show him what we do. He's second. One Meyer is kind of awkward. If we were going second, I would keep this hand. Like, Dock and a Burgess is nice. I guess I'd have to be careful about barrier pistol. One searcher on one is kind of risky. Although just as before, I can play the Dock Q on 3 Dawn. Both searchers would be good though. That's like the same, but fine with me. Ugh, okay. Not great. I don't want to trash the other teach now, because I already put one in trash. Not a amazing start. Okay, now it's looking better. That is what we want to see. Well, stage would have been better than Lafitte since I'm gonna play the dog, but we can drop this guy because okay, so it is Cavendish. We'll just top deck Augur and everything would be great. I think I just black hole. Do I activate the Lafitte or play stage? I need a card to actually I need the card to actually trash with stage, so I'll just activate Lafitte. That's a Kuzan. Need something to trash though. I'll trash a Burgess, since that's 2 gone. I could play him instead of thing, but he'd be rage of barrier pistol, so we're just gonna let him not do that. We're gonna draw a card. No, actually he's gonna swing to Lafitte. We're not gonna draw a card. So this is a little bit awkward, because we're running out of cards. That is a big gap in cards. God damn. I think we might just time out on that, you know. Would love a 5-cost Kuzan here. Ask and you shall receive. Do I activate him? Burgess isn't in range of barrier pistol, so I think I'll just do it. I doubt he wants to go to 1 life, so we get a 2k. And then I'll trash Kuzan for leaderability. Now, if we win this, this will be a game to learn from. If we don't, it won't be. uh, as it so often is. I don't have a good target for Kuzan, but I don't want to grab Devon. It's better than nothing. If you bury your pistols, it's fine. Augur to have it in trash. Another Teach bottom decked. 4 Dawn. Now, if I swing 7, he can counter, then I could put him to 1. I think he's fine with that. That wouldn't be great for me. If I go 5, he'll just counter with 1 card. Because if he blocks, I could swing. This is basically 8. I could swing pretty high. I guess he can always get. Does he want to go down though? Like, he'll have to swing with the Sabo, which is fine with if he plays another. He can swing to the Burgess. I won't really have counter. I'd have to give up the Devon if I rest Burgess. I actually don't want to rest the Burgess, because I don't have any way to protect him without giving up a body. So I'm actually just gonna go 9 life and let him block, but at least I get 1 card. He has like almost the same card as card amount in his deck as we do, but we've trashed like my era stage. Even a Lafitte search, he just draws through everything. That's with on plays off. He just has had the 4-cost event to draw 2, well, to draw 3, and then the steps draw. A lot of fucking draw. We lost our cards because decided that we wanted to cut his tempo and consistency by turning off his on plays, mostly his consistency. Now we are paying for that in the form of no cards in hand, but we are rewarded for that in the form of he doesn't really have much of a board. Now he has a Doc, he has a Rebecca, because he has forgotten that I still have a Doc Q. Bye. So I guess the Doc Q actually stayed useful for that. Later on, maybe an Augur can do something. We don't want to give him leader ability, so we 10 cost right away. Stop one of these. Then we go 5 life. Counters. Now if we swing 8, he can free block. And that's the end of the story. Now I could swing with Devon. And then if he blocks, we also swing with Burgess, but he probably won't. So he'd like 2k counter, because I would do double attack. So I'd get a 2k from him. Actually, I could just get an Avenger stage. So I'd get 1 card. I'd get 1 card. In turn, Devon is rested, Burgess is rested. I have the Teach to defend, but he could attach 3 Dawn, and then I can't counter out, and then I'm kind of screwed. So if he just if he decides to play stuff and not swing, then sure I can block with Teach. But if he just does the right swing thing and attaches 3 Dawn, then he can kill Burgess. Or he could even just swing like 6 into Devon first. So that if I block with Teach, he can swing 12 and kill the Teach. Giving him targets definitely isn't the way to go. 6 life. I mean, obviously we don't really have much of a choice. He trashed the cards for the thingy. Then goes minus, berry pistols, Burgess. Annoying, but he draws so many cards, god damn. Additional dog is useless. Probably Myra. How many Kuzans do I have left? Because I saw quite a few. Okay, 2. So I bottom decked 1 at some point. It's been a while, but not that far, I think. Playing just the Burgess would be a bit sad. Myra can find us nice things and not so nice things. I think Lafitte's a pretty good find. To the 5-cost Kuzan. Put a black hole up top. He got bottom decked, so we don't actually have a Burgess, so we have to grab an Augur. But we don't have sadly we don't have a forecast to shoot. If we had a bit more reduction, we could shoot a Sabo. I don't want to do another search with the Lafitte. I'll just go 5 life. Just to make some progress. Okay, so he does block. I was hoping he'd give me a 1k. Yeah, swinging 14 into this. He even has a Dawn open. Plus this. 3 puts him to 12. Dad 1k. And he's out. Would suck. So I guess if I have the Dawn anyways, I could play the Lafitte to kind of cycle through. I could try to make sure I have a 10 cost next turn. Or alternatively, I could just play the Caribou. If I play the Lafitte and I find the last Kuzan, I can do double Augur plays next turn. Same with if I find another Augur. If I find a 10 cost, that would also be good. So Lafitte has a lot of nice targets. And I have the extra card to trash. I'm actually gonna do that. Yeah, so we just take the 5 cost. Get through a lot of our cards. We've gone through our deck at this point. Do I swing with Teach? I get 2 cards from hand, but then Teach is rested. He can choose to swing into it 12-12 and then it's dead. But that would require most of his turn. And next turn I could shoot a Sabo. He plays Leo. No, Leo isn't protected by Sabo. Sabo isn't protected by Leo. Tough, tough, tough. Is it worth it? I mean, I need to make some progress of his cards. The less event. I guess he can also reduce it. And then he can kill the Teach pretty consistently, huh? If he just does like minus 3000 or something, this thing is dead. And I would prefer to have the body. I don't think I'm gonna die that quickly. So we do it like this. Next turn, I could grab Burgess. Actually, I can't grab Burgess. Yeah, so he does exactly what I predicted he might. I guess he could do Fire Fist. Like, if he has double Fire Fist. Yeah, okay, he does. Okay. Does he try to starve me? He knows I have Kuzan, so probably not. There's a Burgess I can go for. Okay, so he wants to keep 1 blocker up, which I guess makes sense, because the Devon is a threat. Okay. Stage. Play Lafitte, I could find something, but what would be better than playing Burgess Kuzan? Nothing. So, trash this. Find, I guess, a 2k. We shoot 1 and swing into his life a bit. Okay. I guess I trash stronger then. I have 1 to attack with. Well, I could also do... I'm not in death range of Roger, so I could do 11k life, force some counter. But I think Burgess is better board development. Could swing with Devon anyways, since he actually has some impact now. How big is Burgess? The Burgess is big. I'd rather play the Burgess. Go 6 life. Guessing he just drops an event. Do I swing with Devon? Maybe. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. That's so stupid. What the fuck? That's so much tempo. Gravity. What? Oh my god. Why do you do this to me? What is that insane sequence? Oh my fucking god. That's ridiculous. There goes the Burgess again. He playing for Roger or something? Why would he take that 6k swing? Is he cheating and knows it's a barrier pistol? Is that all of my Kuzans? Yeah. So I don't really have anything great to hit for with Myra. The only thing I want is Tenka's Teach, but I don't think I have any left. That's the last Teach. There's nothing left to play. I don't have 5 cost Kuzan. 6 cost Kuzan just gets bottom decked by barrier. So I just have to play Burgess naturally next turn. That's my play. Burgess. More and more card draw. Even more card draw. Watch him do even more card draw. Jozo, so he's just going for bodies. Black Hole is a good card. Augur is actually a good card. Can I go for game? He doesn't have Dawn. I can do 11-12. He'll probably make it out. After I fail, I'm dead. So do I just play Augur Doc, kill Cavendish? Or is Burgess the better play? If he has 4 swings, I'm in threat of dying. If I play Augur and go for a life, if I play Augur, shoot Cavendish and go for life, if he has Roger, he can still kill me. So if I go 5 life and he takes it, I lose on the spot. I guess I could, no, because I would attach my Dawn to Teach and just kill the Sabo probably. Augur kills Cavendish. If I leave it, I might die. Killing him with 11-12 is basically impossible. So I have to take Augur. There's 12 cards above him, which is more than one turn. I don't have Lafitte either to extend it. I don't have stages anymore either. All my searchers, all my Kuzans, it's all gone. The trigger fucked me, the gravity blade fucked me. If I just play Burgess... Hey, shooting Cavendish isn't that good, I think. Stops, I guess. I guess if I don't kill Cavendish, he can kind of force me to give up Teach. I could also say fuck it and play Burgess and Augur. Let him play the Sabo. I guess Jozo would be worst case in that scenario. He'd get a lot of tempo off. He wouldn't be able to kill me though. think I just play Augur Burgess. Get rid of Cavendish and let it be that. Would have loved to be able to do this first before he knows the cards in my hand, so that he can't like risk it. After shooting this, if I swing with Teach, do I lose? Probably, like it would get blocked and then die, and that all sucks. The barrier pistol was insane. The fucking gravity blade was insane. Maybe I should try to win by deck out, which is hilarious to do as fucking Teach. But it's true. Down to 10 cards. Okay, I can do that. I'm down for that. Give me a card. Is he trying to out deck me? Huh? Is he trying to make me lose by deck out? But he didn't really deal with my board. He does have two of the fuckers. So, if I negate one, I can swing 4 times. He can tank 2 and needs to counter 2. The highest I can do is 8-9, so he needs to counter those 2. I should have blocked with Teach. If I were to reduce to like get rid of the body and try to swing to Kuzan, I would need the extra card. There is no special out here, I think. If I wanted to clear, I could kill this. Then Augur, Dog to kill Cavendish. No, just Dog to kill Viola. Get rid of these two, then I'd swing into the Jozu, and with it dead he'd have 3 swings and I'd have 3 life, so I would still die to Roger or something. The bird just goes to 13, so these just go through in all circumstances. I just have to do 8-9, and yeah, there's no scenario where I live. I guess I should have swung with Augur first, in case he gets another barrier pistol. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't be fucking serious. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Ugh! How do you, what? What the actual fuck? Alright, Roger for the fun bonus. Really trying not to burn somebody's house down here. Okay. That's... No way, do I win this? How high can he go? If he can only go 7, I win. No! Fuck! GG, go fuck yourself. I almost had it. It would have been so good. It would have been so good. Oh my god, dude. Imagine the beauty of that win. It would have been art, okay? Art. That is so stupid. If I just had a bit more counter, if he just had a bit less events in hand. If he swung like 7 there, or 8 and I had a 2k. It would have been so fucking beautiful. If he didn't get the barrier pistol, I would have won. Because the Devon could tank this. If he didn't get the gravity blade trigger, he would be dead. If he didn't have a second gravity blade in hand to bottom deck Burgess and Augur, he would have lost. There is so many ways this fucker should have lost, but just didn't. He's playing fucking yellow Lucy. Look on the bright side, Carl, it could still go worse than last time. I don't know, bro. When I was playing against Blue Pearl Sanji last time, like from the start you know you're kind of fucked. And it just goes that way the entire game. This time it was like it's a favored matchup, but it just got jump scare raped repeatedly by blue triggers that ignore all our immunities. Don't worry, I'll beat him for you. You would lose next round anyways. Bro, who the fuck are you? What deck are you playing? I will just play some rank then. We're at 2.5 billion, so this is pretty high up in the ladder. Don't want to end the stream after 20 minutes. And Nell, okay, yeah, that would not have been fun, but it's winnable. I don't know how good you are as an NL player. I mean, that's kind of a stupid question. How, like, how not retarded are you at playing the game? Actually, I should consider in the Lucy matchup to not put them to 2. Just so they aren't able to activate Fire Fist. Green Blue Luffy. After the meta settled for a bit, like it went back and forth a bit. A lot of Yamato, then a lot of Black Yellow Teach. But now it looks to be mostly green, blue, Goofy. The triggers is punishment for taking a million years to make an action. Bro, it's called thinking, okay? Actually, this is fine. I don't have stage, but I have a Shiryu, which I have in here for this matchup. He has the 1 cost I get to shoot with Dog. So this could be nice. I've got a Kuzan to follow up with. He has a prisoner, that's good to know. I wonder if we starve him, if that's the right approach. Because I feel like if we try, okay, 4. Do I need the Lafitte? I'm gonna play Kuzan afterwards. I'm definitely playing Shiryu here. Do I starve him is the question. What's more annoying? Needs to be exactly 6,000, or does it become base power? It does. So this is actually probably more annoying than the Bentham. Do we starve him? Let's try it out. Why not? Don't have anything grand to lose. We have stage. I don't think we need a Lafitte here. I think I'll just kill this guy. He's easier. Let's see how it goes if we just stall him. Starve him. Honeymoon phase is over. Only meta leader now. Yeah. Tips for this matchup. Go second leader ability right away. Try to keep removing his stuff. Stun the 7-cost boa. Kill him relatively suddenly. Pay attention to what things he has on board. Like, can he get to 5 different names? Like, not just characters, but different names, because, you know, duplicates won't help. 2k. And counter out pretty frequently. I'm guessing he won't swing with Bon Clay. Really wish this was just an activate main, you know? But okay, we'll play stage, we'll set this up a bit. I will take another Burgess. Start from a bit. Do I go straight for the Kuzan? Do I go straight for Burgess? Probably. I want the bigger swing as soon as possible. And I should be able to protect Burgess once he does start swinging. There's nothing to swing into. Okay, look, I said I'd starve him, I will starve him. See where it leads me. Half-assing it is not a good way to test whether or not it's good. By starving him, I reduce his chances and of finding his combo pieces, his low cards, of finding Boa, and I also slow him or stop him at. Yeah, okay, he finds the Boa anyways on curve. That really sucks. He'll just kill the Burgess. I guess I just played Kuzan. I don't play the Lafitte. I use the extra Dawn to swing into the buggy. We know as a prisoner of Impel Down. Do I give up the Shiryu to the Boa? He'll always swing last with it so that whenever I grab, he'll kill it. I guess I could just rest everything. Just kill the buggy. Okay, he gives a 2k for that. Another one. Okay. It's doubtful he has a third. I think if he had one... Are you serious? All of them? Okay. So Boa will kill the Burgess, and we can protect the rest, I think. 7 is annoying for him. He'd have to attach 2 to this. 1, 2. There was an argument to be made to just not do these, but he'd have 2 more cards in hand, and this did force him to have a shit ton of 2Ks. And if he didn't, this would be dead. So I kind of, you know, I lost the probability there. But at the same time, he did lose a lot of cards as well. He doesn't have cards, but he does have, well, he has a situationally bigger board, right? Because we dropped 10 cost now. The chance that he's able to keep this tempo up is pretty low. Is starving just not taking swings at leader to deny him more cards? Yes, that is exactly what it is. We starve, so to speak, by giving him less food, by giving him less resources. We deny him the resources. There's technically slightly different things you could, you know, do, I guess. I'm sure that like there's some matchups where you could probably deny other card draw or resources, but yeah, generally it's just not swinging life. Unfortunately, he still found a very beautiful curve, so that sucks. The boa is just a huge pain in the ass, but we have 10 cost now, so that should be able to get us something back. Do we just play Kuzan? Depending on what it is though, that could suck. I do get to just swing into the buggy and kill it. If I do play Kuzan, I can't do that. If I play Teach. I like the idea, so let's see what we get from the draw. A black hole. Now, I could swing 6 into it to push my luck, but I can't kill anything with black hole anyways. So I'll just trash it. I guess is 8 enough? He could have an event, so I'll just swing all the way. I don't think I'm gonna draw Vortex and then need 2 done. So I will just kill this. Now at this point one could argue that I don't need on plays anymore, but I will keep them off. If he finds, you know, those 2 costs and chains, especially if he finds like another searcher, this would just all suck. Guess I can free block this. He'll always swing last with the boa. And then whatever I grab out, the Burgess, he still kills. Although I could grab Augur. Buys me some time, stalls the boa, swing, gives me a bit of life, and I draw a card. But this way I get to keep the free blocker, which will keep me alive the following turn. Okay. I guess Shiryu would be funny. Like if I had the blocker Shiryu, then I could bring him out here, and then I'd have a target where, you know, it actually fucks up his tempo, because the on-KO effect killed something. Okay, so with the direction this went, we end up actually not having lost life. And now he probably might be a bit scared of the boa. This brook is actually very annoying. I want to kill this motherfucker, but I don't really have the... I think it's still better to stun the boa. Vortex is worth considering, but I would probably need to trash it because I'm playing 10 cost here. We still have all the 10 costs in our deck, and we didn't bottom deck any of them recently. So we get to clear a lot of his board here. And now we're pretty stable. Is Goofy particularly brain dead? Local shop got a bunch of prisoners in, was tempted to pick up the deck. Only been playing for like a month. Damn, okay. Bro's just committing, huh? Swing all pass. I guess Burgess would be good. How many Kuzans do I have left? 5 costs? 2, and only 1 Augur. But Lafitte is pretty high, but if I play Lafitte then I can't actually play both, so it's pointless. So I'll probably just play Burgess. Let's see if Lafitte finds me something else to play. 6 costs. Probably the play. Still haven't seen Teach, so there's another one coming up soon. If I go life, he will take it, but I keep losing a card every turn. At some point, I'm gonna need to switch over. He has to take this. Can't rest anything because it just gives him a target to kill. Fuck this stupid boa. You lost against the dude? You said you were gonna avenge me, bro. My hand was shit. Cope. Everything your deck draws. Optimal line is Doc, Hewlett, Feed on 4 and Augur on 6. Should play for removal in those matchups, only Burgess to close out. Dunno. Tips for this matchup? Oh yeah, I think I answered that already. What is this guy hitting us with? Another buggy. And he passes. Okay. Sad that we can't top deck another Kuzan, but it is what it is. Haribu, I'd rather keep on plays off, so. I mean, there's nothing he can block. I might as well just swing 8 and make some progress. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I know I wasn't gonna get Vortex. I'll be at 4 life. He has 4 swings, put me to 0. If he unblockables, like he can restand, so he has enough swings to kill me. Like, he has 5 swings, which I would survive. But if he gets, what would he need to kill me? I guess another Brook. It's the only thing I can really think of. Then I need to block pretty early. He'd probably just go for board. Okay, I didn't think he would actually just try to counter out that hard. Should I have tried to force him to 2 life just because... You know what? Probably, now that I think about it. Like... Is there any chance I die here? At the moment, 2 swings. If I take this, he'll just double attack swing kill me. He could have another Brook. If I take this, he swings with Brook, I have to block. And then he could, like, I guess he could triple unblockable life me if he has another one. In which case I should use this now and stop the boa. I guess the reset is scarier than the unblockable? Is it? No. I guess he can get a big... I guess he can get a quitty. It doesn't need to be a stride character, he just needs to have a stride leader. I guess even if this isn't unblockable, if he attaches Dawn and starts swinging with it, I guess I can kind of just be fine taking his swings to life since I know the unblockable threat isn't there anymore. Maybe I should have forced the swing through. He'd be at 2 life. And with these 3 swings I can probably kill him. Especially with the Kuzan. To be fair, we know he had counter. Like, we knew we wouldn't get a Vortex. But I was like, hey, if he wants to give me that many cards, fucking go for it. Since I was trying to starve him. Yeah, so I can't just go for game, but he has all his Dawn. I guess he just kills me next turn, huh? I would need Myra to get me like a 5-cost Kuzan and then also like a black hole to shoot the boa. I won't have enough for a 10-cost teach. Where are all my 10-cost teaches, by the way? They're just in life? Which means I just have to go for game, which means I should have gone for life the round before. The highest I can do is 10, 10, 11. 10, 11, 11, 12. But I can go more ascending. The highest I can go is 10, but that would require him to have event 2k. I can't do any double attacks, so all swings need to go through, but 10, if he's able to counter out of a 9k swing now, that would require event 2k. But if he can do that, then he can probably counter out of an 11 swing after these 2 hits. Can he? Shit. I don't think every swing needs to go through. 10, 11, 11. I'd rather do 9, 11, 12, 12, something like that. Easy. Okay, so far, so good. We are at 2.6 now. Slave Arrow would be brutal here. Who the fuck plays Slave Arrow? Enjoying this heat wave? Absolutely not. It is horrible. However, my room has AC. At least one at my parents' place, which is why I'm here. So in here it is nice and cold. And once the heat wave ends, I will go back to my own apartment. Because 40 degrees is just ridiculous. How do you decide the amounts to do? Like 8, 9, 11? Well, you check how many swings they can counter. Like how many swings they have to counter. So for example, I had 4 swings and they were able to tank 3 because they had 3 life and no blockers. So all of my swings need to go through. They need to counter 1 swing. They have 2 cards in hand. If I did attach, like if I go for somewhat even, it would be like, if I just go for max, it would be 10, 11, 11, 12. But since he has 2 cards in hand, normally 9 is guaranteed through, right? So you'd always do that, but he has counter events, so you have to be a bit more careful. But he would have to have specifically counter event 2k. But I was basically thinking that, you know, if I go 9 and he counters out of it with event 2k, if I were to go for 10, 11, 11, 12, if he already has those 2 cards, pretty good chance he finds more counter in life and ends up being able to counter of it. So going 9 forces him to have exactly that, and if he doesn't have that, then he's basically dead. And I can get around him drawing higher counter later in life. Wrong one. What's the one that bounces an active character? Oh yeah, that one's really cancer. Broken actually. I'm thinking of that. Impel down only? Well, it's an impel down deck, right? Why wouldn't you be able to play it in the deck? Ooh, black, yellow teach. Here we are, boys. Gotcha. So you're weighing the over/under of how much counter he has in hand. So you lead like lowest first since life can give like counter, etc. It's like Go Fish sorta. I don't have Go Fish in my mind, but you're basically weighing your probabilities. Obviously, if you have guaranteed lethal, then there's no probabilities to weigh. Although, of course, sometimes you have guaranteed lethal, but only with a very specific chain of swings. But that generally happens when you have more smaller swings, so you can attach Dawn in different ways. Okay, so we already have him have stage and have him find a 10 cost. That's not great. He, with the My Era, oh, I got an Augur. So with stage, wait a moment. Deployed full lead, my age, trashed full lead. No, trashed 2 remaining cards. Then he rest full lead, trashed Viper. So this is from the card you play with stage. These came there, so he took 10 cost instead of the event. Okay, so he didn't trash it actively. It was just a side effect, and he preferred to have a 10 cost, which is of course the right decision. Of course we lose the coin toss, which is unfortunate. Normally with Teach, like if they have to counter more than one swing, you just win because your swings are like 11k each. And even just one 11k requires 3 2ks and a 1k. And even big hands don't have that much counter. Okay, so he goes for Burgess. That is very annoying because that deck list is overall okay, but is just strong against us more so than his other routes because it's less on play reliant. And this ends up just turning into kind of a mirror match. Now he has the perfect curve, so sadly we have to turn this off already. We want to delay his ability to swing into our board. So we're going to wait with Kuz on the turn, go 5-5. So he does run the boa, but since he found stage right away, he's able to cycle another Burgess. This is not great. To be exact, it's really bad. I don't even have a 2k. No trigger to do. I can't black hole the Burgesses. I'm gonna lose. I don't know how I'll salvage this so quickly. I'm on an odd curve. Like I can't have three. It's too many 10 costs at the same time. Fuck. What is this shit? 1k counter and he's out with the Burgess. Can't play Augur Black Hole. I guess I just have to. I guess he'll redirect into the Augur. Even if I just do a 5k swing live. And then drop the other one. Yeah, I don't need to attach a Dawn. We trash Burgess. We grab a Burgess. And then we play the 6 cost. We trash Black Hole because shit, we already had used later ability. He's had the perfect game. He got second. He had stage on 1 with a Myra, found a 10 cost, and then found Burgess to play on 4 and 6 respectively with a 1 cost for just big Burgesses with trash. Cards he would want for counter. Perfect. I won't catch up to his Burgesses because he has the same stage. To be fair, he only has 1 Myra left. I had 2 Myras left and I have 4, but we don't have another Burgess, so we don't have the tempo. He has the big ass body. There's just fucking fuck all we can do. We don't even have a Burgess. Oh shit, dude, what the fuck am I supposed to grab? Devon? I could Augur, Black Hole of Burgess. Just swing life a bit, I guess, but he has 4 swings. I'm almost fucking dead. I might just be dead. I think I might have to go for life. Play the 6 cost, trash a black hole, and try to go life. I only have 3 Dawn, so maybe I'll top deck something. Okay, so he takes the 6k. Of course he gets the play trigger. Extra body, he can redirect it. Great. No Burgess, nothing. I have a second Devon, I do. But I guess he has the burn and 10 cost, so I'm just dead. Okay, he doesn't have the burn, he just has the 10 cost. Yeah. I have to give up Devon. And then I have 2 swings. There's no way to win this. Disgusting game. I don't even have counter to like block counter out. So we just no 2Ks. A single 2K and this would live. But yeah, nothing is happening here. There's all my Burgesses, thanks. They don't do jack shit anymore, but hey. First 5 life, I guess. I could go first 8 onto Burgess, but I don't think. There's how many swings does he have next turn? 4? We have 2 blockers. Not really a lot of counter in hand. We're just dead. Like, bro, stop thinking about this. Fucking cunt. Nobody plays champion rifle because so many decks run 1 cost searchers. You give them free counter. Oh, I guess so, yeah. Right, your opponent gets to choose what card gets back. So against decks that have cheap bodies, it's not a problem. Burgess and losing dice means it's probably null, unfortunately. It's like a mirror match with cancers, triggers, and life burn. Yeah, basically. Is Luffy the only deck where you want to be like starving them, or is like 50-50 more depend? No. We don't starve. Like, there's always nobody that we starve. We starve purple and Nell, and we now maybe starve. Oh god, fucking Krieg. And now we maybe starve the Impel down yourself. Oh my god, what is this? Krieg is a shitty matchup for us. Can I have at least a dock, or do I just fucking pass my turn on 3 down? Oh, he has a double searcher as well. And he has the Arlong, who's really broken. I don't even have a fucking black hole against him. And he has the Elvita, which I can't get rid of. Isn't this just great? Huh? I guess if I play Caribou, he just rests the fucking car. He just rests it, right? Okay. I think we lose. Burgess is too small. I can't play Kuzan, I can't play Burgess. Everything would just get rested and swung into. This card is broken. He'll just rest the Shiryu and swing into it. Even his stupid one cost lets him attach Rest at Dawn. And I don't have searchers. If I just had a stage, this would all be fine. I could set up, I could prepare for 10 costs, I could play fucking bodies when I have, like, you know, big enough trash so that Burgess, like, maybe he gets rested, but... Okay. Okay, black hole. The black hole and Lafitte. Try to get a searcher off. Getting rid of all along would just be very, very nice. I can swing into it a bit. Minus 2000? Oh, right. So we do have stage, so I could just do black hole stage Lafitte. It's probably the way to go. Kuzan will just get rested. Dark would be nice, but then I don't have time for black hole, so. I think 10 cost is probably the way. He can rest the 10 cost, but the fuck am I gonna do about that? Kuzan just gets rested, but he kind of comes back. Actually, I'm just gonna give up the teach. He'll kill the Lafitte with Django so I can get rid of it. I don't have to worry about it as much. Killing this bitch will be impossible. You can always do it for, like, with one character. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to stop this leader ability? It's impossible. Why is he only attaching it to his own leader? Can't he just rest the Shiryu, or is this misprinted? I guess we could just kill the Alvida. Do it with Kuzan Augur. Get some sort of progress. It would be something. I'll play like Kuzan Karibu Vortex. But he'll probably use leader ability before he swings. Oh my god. This matchup sucks. Is this still in the tourney? No, unfortunately not. We played against Lucy, which is a fine matchup in itself. However, he got Barrier Pistol Trigger into Gravity Blade Trigger to get rid of both my Devon and then my 12k Burgess, and so he won. Not exactly fair, but It is what it is. Can I get a fucking 10 cost, please? I have to play both, but I can't kill this thing. I could attach Dawn and swing into Jin, but he probably has some counter. I just play for the defensive, I guess. This 7, 9. So I can't play Lafitte, so we just swing 6k life. Sadly, he will do his combo before I get the chance to use Vortex, I think. He'll use this, arrest the Kuzan, and then I'm dead. No, I'm not. The 4k counter is still solid. Yeah, exactly as predicted. Don't get to negate anything. So I should be able to live. Can I kill him though? You can do 10. I can do 10. I'm baiting him. So that I can kill him. Can I get a 10 cost? I can. So now, the fucking minus 2000 is insane. Otherwise he would be dead. He would be dead. But no, minus 2000. That's a total of minus 6000. 6k counter. That's disgusting. Fuck. I'll have to attach Dawn to even fucking touch him. Now, I could just swing anyways. Okay, but let's go through the Teach version first. If I play Teach, I turn off the leader ability. I would stun probably the Morgan, so he can't use it to attach Dawn and then negate my blocker. He would have, at that point in time, 2 swings, and I would have 2 blockers. I could not get rid of the Jing. He's out of range. Which means he'd have at least those, and all he would need to beat me would be a way to attach 2 Dawn, which is like all of his activate main characters. And since I can't turn off on plays, he could even do it with on play shit and searches and shit. So if I play Teach, I die, which means I have to go for game. Now he can tank 2, which means we can get yeah, which means he needs a counter out of 2. How do we order this? If I split it among 3, so that I don't have to waste a Dawn on the Shiryu, I could do, they're both 4Ks, so I can do what, 3, 4, 4? And do 8, 8, 8. And he would need to count out of 1, 8, which would be just 2 2Ks, and then he's good. So swinging 8 is kind of awkward. I need to swing 7 first. See how he deals with it. If it wasn't for the aura, he'd be dead. He takes the 7. I could do 8, 9 from here, but I could just do 7. I wonder. Give me a moment to think about this. like this. Then 6 cards in hand. Curious about this. Yeah, he probably lives. I could just do 7 a bunch of times, huh? No, I'm just like 6/6 and hey, bro, we're different. We are just different. Oh my god. Okay, easy. Gapped. G-A-P. Gapped. Oof. 10 cost stops him from resting with leader, right? No. The 10 cost leader negation is only during my turn. I'd swing 5 with leader first. If he takes, go for game. If not, play 10 cost. But either way, you're almost certainly dead. If I end up swinging with 5 is troll. What I did is better. And it worked. Easy. Boys, you know how it is. If you lose, it's luck. If you win, it's skill. No, but I was of course really fortunate that he bricked so hard. But it was the only choice. You have to play for your outs. Like hesitantly playing a 10 cost because it's unlikely that you'll be able to kill him is pointless because you're 100% dead. Which means you have to go for game. And then once that is established, you just have to try to maximize your chances. We have stage, so we're happy with this hand. Yeah, you know what? Actually, 1 black hole is nice to have. To deny searchers, he mulliganed. Search away, my friend. Okay, a bit of draw, but not search. Question is, does he have a searcher to follow it up with? What you did isn't better, you just got insanely lucky. Of course it's better. You're coping, Joe. Docker of feet. I think I'll just trash the auger. No, I won't trash anything, but I'll still take the auger. 6 life, get a card from hand, or do 1 damage. 1 damage against a 6k leader with 3 life is obviously fantastic. And just getting a free card, why wouldn't you? So, we kill his 1 cost, we get to eat a swing, we draw a card, he plays the Marco anyways. We don't have a better play, so we just do the same thing we did last turn. We could have played Caribou. Matter of personal taste, I suppose. I think another Focus Kazan is good. We will need to start trashing stuff, so maybe it was a questionable decision, but maybe I should have just gone with the stage. Oh, Joe is still coping. What you did isn't better than my suggestion of going 5 life. And then, if he counters, you go for 10 cost. And I just got lucky. I did get lucky. The chance that he would be able to counter out of that was high, but the chance that if I play 10 cost, he kills me is still 100%, so there's no point even thinking about it. I think we'll just play 6 cost and swing life. I should have kept the thingy actually. I'm gonna take Vortex to deal with the Roger shit. We go 6 again. How often will I have to go into your life until you let it go through? 3 cards so far. Well, I'm happy with that. Do I drop a black hole? If he plays a Marco, I would just plays an 8 cost though. I have one black hole in trash. I want the 2k to stop the 6k swing, and I want to play the Caribou because he's just a lovely blocker. He gave up an Uta and Marcos, which I'm perfectly happy with. He gave up 3 Marcos actually. It's insane. Swinging 7-6-6 was better. Yeah. I hate blue ace leader. Such a cheap leader. Like red blue ace, this one. He can definitely be annoying. Okay, there's another black hole, so I'm running out. But this one at least is in my hand. I will grab the Burgess here. I guess I have extra Dawn, so I could take the Kuzan. The Burgess wouldn't be as much of a target so quickly. I'll take Kuzan. 6-6, then I have 7 Dawn left, then I play maybe 6 cost and Caribou. That would be pretty solid. He was probably expecting Burgess and now he's a bit lost. Because he knows I could grab Augur and like shoot something. He didn't have Event into 10 cost, which is fantastic. Just plays another Boa. We don't bother to remove that. We just go 6 life, Caribou, Kuzan. End of story. All those 6k swings we've done 5. And as a result, he's taken 1 damage and given us 4 cards. Of course, he drew 1, so in the end, it's still like -3. Get a Burgess. Drop. It's a lot of 2k counter. Still. I'll just trash the Augur. Keep the Kuzan around. Boop. 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 Beautiful. Now, he does have a pretty wide board, and he can drop the 10 cost on curve without having to use the event. So he is not in a bad position at all. It's been relatively smooth for us, but there's also not been any like huge problems for him. We will just take Burgess here though. I'm guessing he just plays 10 cost and swings 6 life, which I will counter out of. Zoro. Well, fortunately, we're at 10, so he won't get rush even after we drop 1 card to protect Burgess. Scary. If we were at 11, if we wanted to protect it. Okay. Do I still just counter block with Caribou to save my life? To be in a better position against Roger? But even when I play 10 cost Teach, I probably can't kill a Boa. So then he would have 4 swings anyways. If I play Vortex, I can probably be a bit more stable, but I would need to find a 6 cost. Mm-mm. I'll take it. I'll use Vortex to play around problems. I could Kuzan Black Hole Zoro. Could just 10 cost. He's at 2 life. So I can swing into life without, you know, worrying about it too much. I just take it, I could take 6 cost here and go for the Vortex play. Go into his life. I can play another Caribou. Play Caribou Vortex Kuzan 6 life. 6-8-8. See how he takes it. But if not, then I'd want the stronger counter. It's a strong play. Can I set up for lethal with it? Probably. If I do 6-8-8, he counters out of the first. 8-8 probably goes through. He goes to 0. He plays Roger. He swings with Roger first. That's worst case. We use Vortex and still take the hit. We're down to 1 life, but we have 3 blockers against his 4 swings, and I can counter out of the 1 6k swing that he has by using 2 1ks. That is the one option. Option 2. We play 10 cost, we don't put him to 0. Because if we put him to 0, we die. So we play 10 cost. I guess he swings high against us. We have to block, because if we go to 0, he Rogers and we die. I guess he wouldn't. We might still be dead, huh? He'd have 3 swings, we'd have 2 blockers. If any of them goes through and he has Roger, we're gone. To be fair, he could just swing. Yeah, so that'd be fine. We can get out of the 6k swing, so it's actually okay. We could just play 10 cost, and we wouldn't be dead. And then next turn, he's probably dead. He'd be at 1 life. We would have 2 Burgesses and the 10 cost teach. We would have a black hole. And we could be... Yeah. I think we just play the 10 cost and kill him. Vortex would be cool, but is unnecessary. We trash the Vortex probably. We go 8 life. If he takes it, we go 8 Boa. Wait, do I even risk it by resting it? Yeah, I get 1k counter from hand. And I have blockers and shit. I'm fine. Just force him to give me a 1k. Then we pass. Was probably overthinking it. Eight. Does he have like more 8k swings, I guess? I can get out of more than that. I'll just do the free block. Oh lord. Watch him have another one. Kill yourself. It won't be painful if you are able to give a little kiss to an oncoming train. Oh, now he even, when he plays Roger, he can even give himself... Okay, never mind, he just does it now. Cool. Fuck that card. He also drew 2 cards with that. Total. Well, I'd probably still just block here. Killing him now is possible. I can do 13, 14. That might just be enough. 8, 10, 12, 14. He'd need to have almost only 2Ks, but he does have leader ability and he's had some time to filter. He's given me quite a few 2Ks though. 4. If he has 4 more, that would be enough. 8, 10, so yeah, it would be 1k, 1k, brick. He could very well survive that. I might need to play defensively. In which case, I should have kept Vortex. I think I'm just dead though. That's so disgusting. Double stun Burgess. He'll have 4 swings next turn. At the moment I can tank 2. I would need to counter out of 2, which is impossible. These are big swings already. Okay, so now if I take 10 costs, which let's be fair is my only real choice here. If I play 10 cost, stun the Zoro again. I have 2 blockers and 1 life and he has 3 swings. Which means he doesn't have enough swings to kill me. And I live, as long as I don't swing life, which I won't. If he has Roger and he plays it anyways, I just have to counter the 6k swing, which I will using Lafitte Lafitte. But that does mean that the Roger swing will kill a Teach. No, it actually won't, because he has to swing with the boas first. No, he doesn't. He'll swing with Roger first, because I can't block at all, not just against Roger. So he'll do 6k, and then Roger, and I'll have to give up Teach, and then he'll do a boa which I block and a boa which goes life. And then next turn I have Teach Burgess Burgess, and he should be dead. It means I do have to trash the black hole. Do I though? Can I keep the black hole? What would fuck me up? Like, draw doesn't really matter. Jozu would be a pain in the ass. He'll have a 1 cost to play it. He'll be able to bounce 1 Burgess. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? He could have the Zoro and then power up to 8k, which would be difficult. Do I have a chance of finding another black hole? Pretty low. I only have 1 more in my deck. What did you fuckers say? Stage first, if you have another 10 cost, you're fine. Could consider leaving on place. Yeah, exactly. You thinking similarly. What could I even get hit by here? Zoro would be fine. He goes to 8k. Makes it difficult to kill him, but aside from that, I'd probably still be able to kill him because of these 4 massive bodies. If I turn off, the downside is just that he can play a blocker and I won't be able to black hole it. Actual on plays that would be annoying because he could play this boa. Again, that's getting rid of 1 swing though. I want to keep the black hole. I think I'll just go for the black hole, and I think with 1 on play, he can probably get rid of 1 Burgess. And 1 Burgess with me having black hole is better than having 1 more Burgess but no black hole. I guess it doesn't. Actually, it isn't. It isn't better. Because I could use the 4 down from black hole to put Burgess up to a 13k. I guess I might find another black hole anyways. If he has Jozu, if he has Boa, but that does mean he can't play like a 10 cost. Searchers work, but deny him Dawn. He could go to 8k, but how bad is that for me? It's probably fine. Because he can't play blocker, because he could play Utah, but the character rush doesn't matter. He could just attach Dawn and swing to kill the Teaches, but doubt it. Because I can hit, yeah, he would never do that. I mean, any on plays I'm missing here? Yeah, if he does play Jozu and the 4 cost, he would have to bounce a Boa, but he'd be able to stop 2 Burgesses. He would have no blockers, and I'd have 1 life and 2 Teaches to swing into it with leader. So I think he'd be dead, even with on plays. And if he just plays a blocker, to be fair, if he just plays a blocker, he's probably dead too. He wouldn't be able to get rid of enough of my stuff, even if he has that. The 8k is fine. I think I just win in most scenarios. I could have trashed the black hole to prevent some of his removal, but I think maybe if I had like more than one black hole left in my deck, then maybe I would have trashed it because I would have been more confident in my ability to find. Would have been more confident in my ability to find another black hole using stage, draw, live, maybe even a Lafitte if I don't have to use it. But let's see what he can do. If he wants to play like the Joseph forecast, he would have to bounce one of these. If he plays another forecast, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because come on, dude, seriously. But yeah, he looks like he was playing for Roger, and he didn't get it. So there's that. Galdino. Is he gonna hit me with 2? Watch him hit me with like 2 Galdinos and then a 2-cost, a fucking 2-cost Uta. That's the dream play here. Okay, he gets the Garb Surge, but that means he doesn't have enough. Yamato, another Garb. He can try to find Marco, Josu, but now there's not enough Dawn. He's dead. Nice. Okay. I wonder if okay, so obviously I was low on time. What the hell? Okay, interesting. I haven't seen that. So he would have been dead either way. If we turned off on plays, he might have just played the 10 cost, but the fuck's that gonna do? Now, could we have thought about this quicker? Because of course we have time here in the sim for the individual games. You really have plenty of time. But in locals, regionals, time is usually not on our side. So if we can do these things quicker, we're better off. I knew I'd only die to Roger. So once the 10 cost is fine. I guess I more quickly should have gone to, if he has the worst case scenario, which is like Josu and a forecast or something. The forecast I can't prevent anyways. But if he does have that, maybe even a blocker. Oh, but he can't do both. Unless he does forecast, and then the Utawa that doesn't even use on plays. So he can do that anyways. Josu is like the worst case, right? So even if he has Josu and bounces a Burgess and plays like an Uta, the one black hole will be enough to get rid of the blocker. And then even if both of the Burgesses are gone, as we said, we have 12k, 12k, 15k, so 12, 13, 14, and he'd need to counter out of a 12 and 13, which is impossible. So I think we could have been faster about it. We're just gonna keep playing until we lose and leave it at that then. Oh shit, yeah, my list. Yeah, okay. Got a match, but I can show the list. I'm experimenting a little bit with including a Shiryu, just because of all the goofy ass players. Yeah, basically. Same list as before, just now also a Shiryu in. I think I took out one of the 4 Tenkas teaches. Because there's not a lot of, or there's not as much black-yellow teach. Most people are switching to goofy ass deck. Are games seeming so close to the wire life-wise generally a normal thing in this game as a whole? It is for us. We're a control deck and we run out of cards, so we want to take its life and we can't counter out of a lot of its life. Oh, that's a lot of really nice cards, but So yeah, we often go down to very little HP. But just because we're low on HP doesn't mean the game was close. That's a lot of Burgesses. Black hole could be. He does have a hog bag, so if he were to get a trigger and get the hog bag, then okay. So he has the Kiku. 5 costs? Nope. Which means we just go 5 life and play Burgess and Caribou. Okay. Now we do need to start turning shit off. Might be the play for 7 and 9. Could swing into the Kiku. If I had 8 down, I would try to go for Black Hole Burgess, but I don't have 8 down. Kiku is not active in the form of I have more than 3 life. Which means I can swing into her and kill her. Hogback. He does have a body with trigger, so I can't shoot the hogback. So I can't swing into it normally. He doesn't rest the Kiku. Understandable. But I will my era. We take an auger. We do go 5 life and see. There's no on plays that could come in. He can hope, basically, to see if he can get the hogback trigger. Now, if he does, we're in a really, really rough spot, but we need to make progress on his life eventually. He's got quite a fortunate board against us, you know, able to set this shit up, but we'll see. I saw like a list from one of those egg events running like 4 of that Shiryu's in place of like, you use too many likes in your sentence, bro. You just used 3 likes in one sentence. Like 1 black hole and the 2 Katarinas. Thoughts? Yeah, that seems pretty stupid. Okay, you got hit for 1 damage, didn't get the trigger. We're not gonna push it with a Burgess swing. Do we actually swing? Because I don't know if he wants to go down to 2 here. But at the same time, if he gets the trigger, to be fair, if he gets the trigger, like, it's not like I could swing into it anyways. Okay, takes it again, and fuck, it's like the perfect, exactly Perona, because then that's like the perfect target to bring back using. Okay, that is really bad. Yeah. Okay, this is that is worst case scenario. The fact that they've started running Nami again just makes life so much more difficult. Gravity Blade, I mean. I think we already have a Devon in trash. No, we don't. Just go 8 life. Didn't see Vortex, I think. Is there a point leaving 2 up? He'll have 4 swings. I need to counter out of 1. If he just attaches Dawn, like 2, 3, 3, 3 or something. 2, 2, 3, 3. 2, 2, 3, 3. So at some point he's gonna swing for 7. But with this starting hand, kinda need to trash Black Hole then, huh? If he goes for game, I mean it's risky for him. If I keep that for Vortex, Does anybody remember if we've seen Vortex in one of our searches? If not, there's a chance it's in my life. Or that I have a My Era trigger in life. Still 2 My Eras and 1 Vortex. And those would let me find Vortex. And then if I had Vortex, I could survive now. Since he'll start with 7 and then maybe do like 888. Or even 7, 7, 8, 9. Could get out of that. Depending on what I get. At max at the end, he can go for 9, so I would need like 2k. I have 2 blockers. I'm going crazy for no good reason. I'm stupid. I mean, I guess he could get a 3rd trigger, and then I would be cooked. Okay, that was kind of expected. I take the black hole, just to teach. I think I dropped the black hole. Sure, black hole is better aggressively than teach, but okay, yeah, that'll do it. Would have been a Moria trigger at the end. 4 triggers, nice. What do I say to that, man? What are these triggers? The blue decks, the yellow decks. Ridiculous high roll. Anyways, 4 of blocker Shiryu in place of a black hole and 2 Katarinas is bad. At least 1 Devon is really important. She wins you games. The double attack is fantastic. Just being a blocker to grab is good because unlike the Shiryu, she can block a 5k swing without dying. Little bonus, she can avoid getting negated, but yeah, she doesn't get rested as easily by Mamaragan. But like that. And it's just too many. Black hole is just too important, I think. That's on both Shiris and only 1 Devon. That's fine. There's the Panel. Yellow meta sure is fun. Yes, it is. We lose the coin toss to Panel. I've lost almost all of my coin tosses today, didn't I? I lost against Lucy, against Black Yellow Teach, against the Nami just now, against the Panel, against the green blue Luffy. Really annoying. The only good thing is that my hand here is very sexy. I don't quite have enough Dawn to play all of it, but double dock with Searchers is nice. I even have the Augur for to be eventually able to shoot the Panel, so life is pretty solid. I hope he doesn't have another one, and then life will be good. Yeah, do I play Lafitte or Stage? Probably Lafitte. We want a 5 cost. Makes the Augur more efficient. Already have board control. Do I go live? I will go live. I'll just not starve him. I have to admit, I'm unsure. I'm unsure how much and when to starve the Panel. How much are we really reducing his chances for key cards? Maybe it's because it's multiplicative and every card that he has can chain further. Been thinking about control build using Mahagora event from OP16. The fuck is Mahagora? If you win coin, you want second, right? Or there come case where you want first solely to shut down on play. Whether we go first or second is basically fully dependent on our opponent's deck and curve. We have like very little preference. If I were going into a game unknowing what leader I would be playing against, I would probably go second. But that's partly just because of the current meta. Kind of wanna. Feel like black holing it would be excessive. I will play the Kuzan. I guess grabbing Burgess isn't really better. Stage is better than Myra here, I think. Ten cost is solid to move into. We're on a pretty solid curve here. Myra would be great, but I don't want to give up a Caribou. Do I still give it up? He kind of wants to play a Pinel. The 5-cost searcher can't really get much. He'll just draw a little bit. I like all these cards. Two cost leader or character gain. Oh, the event. 2 cost leader or character gains 3k. Then if you have trash and k, 10 1 character 2 cost or less. Mahabora. I've legit never seen this. OP16 Mahabora. Oh, it's one of the events from fucking Yamato. Okay. Yeah, okay, now I remember. Okay, it's during the turn. Oh, it's activate main, okay. Taking KO at 2 cost. The plus 3000 is kind of not so great against most of us. We have a lot of life. To get a dog, I'll play 5 cost Kuzan, dog Myra, shoot a Reiju, swing a bit into the other Reiju. Okay, fine with me. The fuck is he doing though? Like he rested the Reiju without buffing her up. Oh, okay, I was about to say, it only makes sense if he has Shura. And he does. He has 1 event, so he needs 3 more. Which he can do with a completely cost-free chain of event. But hey. Gamma Knife. Thor. Go fuck yourself. Six cost is pretty decent. Probably the way to go. He used his Gamma Knife already. Catan Mamargan would be problematic. 5 cost Kuzan. I don't have a Burgess, so I'll just be grabbing Augur, so I might as well just grab the Kuzan. Do I play 2 Caribous? Probably not. I could swing 7 into Reiju and just kill the bitch. Because like realistically, probably won't have that much counter in hand. And so... Oh my god, she goes up. Fuck. Okay, well, that's that. That was stupid. He lost 2 events with Gamanai Velthor, I fucking forgot. And then he had the 1 event he's actually able to play. Fuck! Not base cost, so maybe playing around Augur with the Mahabora event. But I mean, 2 Dawn, shoot at 2 costs. To be fair, shooting at 2 costs has always been the dream, in a way. Good, I just don't have 1Ks, need to drop Caribous for this. This Shura should be dead. I mean, I guess I got a Mamaragan, he would have otherwise maybe used to combo the Kuzan. But still. Yeah, 5 costs are usually just out of range, so it is nice to do -3 and then shoot it to use it to shoot at 2 cost. But like at that point, we're in the control stages of the game, and in the control stages, using 2 Dawn. I mean, I guess the plus 3000 is pretty solid, Can I get... I don't have a Burgess. I just don't have a fucking Burgess. There's the Burgess. Do I take the Black Hole? I'll just take the Stronger. I'm going to be playing 10 costs from here on out. Does he even play? Does he even swing with Shura? He might. He might not. Does he have fucking Momaragon? You've got to be fucking kidding me. If we do have the Mahabora thing, the plus 3000 is good, I guess, for clearing bodies like this shit. 6k bodies, but the trigger is useless. If it had like a nice trigger, maybe it were worth considering. It's an unsearchable event. The trigger is useless. I think I just keep this as Kuzan. I guess now that I have a Burgess, I can kill something, so I'm just gonna grab the Burgess. Now that I think about it, could have tried to like keep the 6-cost Kuzan alive, and then in this turn, turn it into a Devon to suddenly cheese him for game. He does have 2 ohms, so he gets the minus 1000 for free twice, which means 1 Gamma Knife is enough to Mamaragan it. If he has Divine Departure, he can even Elthor it, but that seems rather unlikely considering he's already put 2 Elthors in the trash. Greetings to the goat of all teachers. Thank you very much. Bruh. Bruh. What is this shit? How many 1-costs do you want to put on the fucking board? I guess he'll swing into the teach, huh? Twice, and then it dies. 5-7, gone. I guess I have to let it die. That sucks. Just had the perfect setup for fucking everything. Oh my god. Okay. We stun this first. Let's not give this fucker ideas. Block my 5k swing. Does the extra swing matter? At the moment he can't kill me, but maybe I should have just reasoned that he can't swing high enough. I can counter out of an 8k swing. Can he get to 8k 3 times? Probably not. Definitely not. And so I should have gone live, so that next turn, when I have 3 swings, he's dead, although he still has the Reiju. So I would still need a black hole. Can I fully stabilize? I'm not sure. I still have a 10 cost left. If I find him, maybe. Denel is thinking. Must be new to him. Help, beautiful teach enjoyers. Are you asking for help? Or are you giving advice that I should help teach it? Divine Departure, Mamaragan. Okay. And he swings into it like the fucking Gaylord he is. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. Well, I guess in that case I wouldn't have killed him anyways. I can defend him, 2k, 1k. But what's the point? I can't do it twice. Do I counter out? Probably. I could just do Vortex. I could actually just do Black Hole. He would need specifically Shura to kill me. How many does he have left? 2? Maybe. If I play... He can't search for Shura. If I take Vortex, he gets to keep the Rager swing and swing twice. If he can swing 9, I'm dead, and he probably can. I need to take Black Hole. He can't kill me. And I have this bitch. He needs the Shura and cost reduction Mamaragon. That's the only way he wins. And he's already played 2 Shuras. He's already played all his like bigger cost reduction. He's played 3 Mamaragons. The chance that he kills me here is basically 0. Get fucked, Penel. Black Hole Kuzan, he still needs something to rest the Kuzan. What? Thoughts on new Sengoku leader. Saw it win some event in China and then disappeared. I think it's a cool leader. It's like a balanced it's like a balanced what's it called? I guess Burgess would have been better. I guess I can keep the blocker. I almost said choose your friendly targets. Ah, there's only one black hole left. If I find it with Lafitte, he's dead. I'll be able to go 10 life. If I just play Kuzan and I turn this into a blocker, I just swing life. And he has 2 swings against 3. Even if he reduces 1, it won't be enough. I just play the 6 cost and go 9 life. I guess there is a scenario where I could have attached on to the Devon with double attack life. Gonna kill myself. I think that's the first time I've had that happen. I would have won. I had one. I won against an L going second. And I threw it by forgetting to use the fucking Devon. And by the way, of course, he also had the cost reduction and the 4th Mumra gun. I would like to note that. But yeah, okay. That's it. What a throw. Okay, boys, always remember to activate your Devon blockers. I'm gonna head to sleep. That hurts my soul. I'm gonna head to sleep. Thank you guys for checking in. The start of the stream was quite unfortunate. For some reason, everything has triggers. And everybody's running Gravity Balloon. But, oh well. Good night. I will be miserable for a little bit. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day as it would be.